Hello, everyone out there in YouTube world, Facebook world, Twitter world, internet world, I don't know. The world, wherever you're watching this video from. Welcome to another edition of Musings with MGL. As always, please click the like button and the comment button. Please click the subscribe button. Click the bell, ding, 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 so that you know whenever I post new content. All of those little things certainly help the channel grow and reach far and wide, and I greatly appreciate that. So, in today's edition of Musings with the MGL, I'm going to talk to a little bit about a topic that's kind of a pet peeve of mine, and I've been on the warpath on social media warning people about this issue. So, as I've stated repeatedly before, I am a defense attorney. I'm a criminal defense attorney. I practice in Florida, and I do a lot of Second Amendment law. So I do a lot of self-defense shooting, stand your ground cases, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. So I'm the person you call if you have to pull your firearm and use it to shoot somebody, or in any other self-defense, or baseball bat, or your car, as you'll see from the meme that I got here. And the reason I'm doing this video here today is I'm trying to educate people and, in a sense, warn them about some stupid stuff that people have been doing lately on the internet. So, as everyone knows, the country's kind of in a state of unrest right now. We have protests going on, we have looting going on, we have riots going on. We have all kinds of stuff going on out there that's got a lot of people on edge, okay? And I understand that when people are on edge, they like to use comedy and they like to laugh about things in order to try and, make light of the situation to make things easier because people are kind of in a dark place right now, especially as a country. So, one of the things people are doing is they're starting to post all these stupid internet memes like the one that I have posted here. Obviously, you can read it. It says, "When you accidentally run over a member of Antifa, ha ha ha." I've seen a lot of other memes on Facebook lately. Things like, oh, what's the bag limit on looters? Or, oh, you looters say you want to come to the suburbs. Well, what's the bag limit on? What's the bag limit on that? Or, you all know that we sit up in a tree for 8 hours a day and wait for a deer to come. You don't think we're going to do that to you? All these kind of internet memes basically making fun of or light of the fact that you might shoot somebody or want to shoot somebody or just itching to shoot somebody. There's a lot of internet memes that people post about, a normal person when somebody breaks in the house and they show somebody, oh, scared. And then right below it'll say gun owner when somebody breaks in the house. And it's a guy, the big old smile in his AR-15. Okay. As a defense attorney, I'm going to tell you those memes are stupid. And they are going to someday come back and bite you in the rear end extremely hard if you ever have to use your firearm or anything in a self-defense situation. Let's say you're a person who finds yourself in the middle of a protest in your car, and you think people are coming too close to your car and threatening you, and so you drive off in your car and you run somebody over. And then they want to charge you with manslaughter. Well, if you're a prosecutor and you go back and look at that person's social media page and you find a meme like this where they're making fun of running over Antifa members, how do you think they're going to take your story of, oh, well, I was scared and didn't have a choice, if they've got 30 other Antifa members or protesters, whoever was there, saying we weren't doing anything but standing around and the person just ran us over, okay? You got a he said, she said situation. And they're staring at a meme like this that you just posted on your Facebook page 2 weeks ago, all right? Or if somebody does, God forbid, break in your house and you have no choice but to shoot them, and you're going to claim that you were in fear and they were attacking you or whatever, so you had to shoot them. And then they go back on your Facebook page and they find a meme of the one that I was just talking about where somebody's like, oh, gun owner when somebody breaks in, ha ha ha, with a gun. And you're going to try and say that person was attacking me and I was shooting them, and either that person is still alive or something else, or somebody else, a co-defendant was there or something. They said, no. We did break in the window, but we said, no, please don't shoot us. We were unarmed and he shot us anyway. And then the prosecutor's going to go into court and say, look at this meme. Do we really think this is a guy who was in fear for his life or a guy who was just itching to shoot somebody? So, look, you will be destroyed in court with these type of memes, okay? And they bother me for two reasons. They bother me for one as a defense attorney, obviously, because it's going to make my job a lot harder to defend you if you're posting these kind of memes like this, because the situation that I was just describing, it has happened to me in court before where somebody said something and then they found a Facebook post or messages or jokes that they sent to people or whatever, and it came back to bite them in the butt. It happens all the time. One of the first things all lawyers do these days, whether it's a defense lawyer, a prosecutor, a family law lawyer, and a divorce, the first thing people do is run to the social media pages and look at what people have been posting, what people have been saying, because those are admissible in court, and they end up really biting people in the ass. So number one, as a defense attorney, it annoys me when people post things like that because it's just not smart, and it's going to make my job a heck of a lot harder. The other reason it annoys me is as a gun owner, because we are taught as responsible gun owners, that's what we want to call ourselves, right? Responsible gun owners, that you should always avoid conflict, that the last thing you should want to do is pull your gun and shoot somebody, or the last thing you should want to do is run somebody over. But if that's the case, then why are you posting comedic memes talking about how you can't wait to shoot somebody who broke into your house, or you can't wait to shoot somebody who's breaking into your car, or you hope the looters come to your neighborhood because, game on? That's ridiculous, okay? The last thing that I want to do as a gun owner is ever shoot somebody. I don't ever in my life want to shoot somebody. If I have to, I will. But I don't want to, and I'm certainly not going to laugh about it, and I'm certainly not going to brag about it, and I'm certainly not going to want to call the attention to the fact that I'd be okay with that, because it's just wrong as a gun owner, and it's certainly wrong and stupid as a defense attorney. So people need to stop doing that. Again, I get it, okay? They're just jokes. I'm not one of these PC guys that wants to tamp down on humor. I get humor. I think it's funny. I post a lot of funny memes myself on my social media pages, but I'm looking at this strictly from a practical standpoint of being a defense attorney and having to one day walk into court and defend you from you legitimately having to pull your gun and shoot somebody, or legitimately having to drive out of a protest because you're in fear of your life, and having to explain to 6 jurors who don't post these type of memes and don't find them funny that you were just joking, and when you actually did run over the Antifa person, you didn't laugh with your friends and sing a song in the back seat. You were actually upset about it because you didn't think you had any choice but to drive away. It just makes things really, really, really difficult, okay? So that's just my lesson for the future. I've seen these all over the place, and I'm warning people when they post them online. You've got to be careful about what you put on your social media across the legal spectrum. Specifically, though, if you're a gun owner and you want to protect your right to own a firearm and protect yourself in self-defense, posting a bunch of memes, waiting for the chance to do that, waiting for the chance to use your gun, and trying to figure out the funniest way to talk about using your gun to take another person's life is never going to work out for you in the courtroom or in society. So please stop doing those, okay? There's plenty of other things you can make fun of. I mean, for crying out loud, there's all kinds of things out there that you can make fun of related to firearms or the anti-gunners or whatever. But posting about thinking it's funny to run somebody over or shoot them if they come looting in your neighborhood. Look, we're all going to do it if we have to. I'll do it if I have to, but I'm sure as hell not going to post a meme ahead of time saying that I'm looking forward to doing it, because when I do it, I want it to be clear that I had no choice but do it, and that's going to save my butt when it comes to court. If you don't make it clear like that, it ain't going to save your butt, and you're going to be in some issues, okay? So that's the lesson for the day. Don't post stuff on social media. Watch your social media account. Be careful about what you put out there. Don't make your defense attorney's job any harder than it's already going to be. So in the meantime, with all the stuff going on out there, as always, please stay safe. Please stay vigilant, and certainly now more than ever, carry on.